Hey y'all, it's Friday, and today is the 16th of June. And that date might not mean anything to some of you, but it does to people in the UK probably. Not necessarily everyone knows the date, but 1 year ago today, MP Jo Cox was murdered. And yeah, it sucked. It was only a few days after the shooting at Pulse, and then it was, just before the Brexit vote, and everybody just felt really tense, and I just remember just feeling awful and sick, and it was the first time in 25 years that a member of parliament has been murdered. But it was especially awful because Jo Cox had been somebody who was campaigning to remain, so she was very active on that. And more than that, it was upsetting because Jo Cox was such an outspoken advocate of the rights of Syrian refugees and trying to make sure that this country remained open to them, and that this country not just remaining open but doing more. She was constantly calling on Parliament to do more, calling on this country to do more to give shelter to Syrians fleeing war and violence, and also calling on the country to do more to help de-escalate the conflict in Syria and find a solution and send aid and do whatever it took to make a safer world for people, even people who are in this country. And I think it says a lot that the hateful comments on videos about some of her speeches say things like that she cared more about people in other countries than people in this country, and I think they think that's insulting. But I think they think that because they're not used to caring about people in other countries. But this isn't about those people. I also wanted to talk about this today because if you are in the UK, there are over 100,000 events happening this weekend. So today, tomorrow, Sunday, in Jo Cox's memory, and it's called the Great Get Together. And I'll link below to it so you can get more information and find something happening near you. If you're in my town, we have some stuff going on in the park all day tomorrow. So come on by the park during the daytime. And what the Great Get Together is about is in Jo Cox's maiden speech to Parliament, she said, in speaking about the diverse community that she was representing, that we have far more in common than that which divides us. And so the point of this day is to come together as communities and sit down with your neighbors, get to know your neighbors. And her husband her husband has been Brendan Cox has been organizing this and planning this, and because it's what he believes she would have wanted in her honor. Yeah. So if you're in the UK, come out and maybe also advocate for Syrian refugees in her honor. I'll also put some links below to more of the work that she did. Anyway, stay awesome, y'all. Bye.